Hello everyone. We had completed our section C. Now today we are going to start our section D. So let's get started. First of all, starting with chapter 1, section D, answer the following question in brief. And the first one is, draw transverse section of leaf. Indicate the location of stomata in it and explain in short about it. And the answer is, the tiny pores present on the lower surface of leaves of plants are called stomata. Each pore stoma is surrounded by guard cell. The guard cells function as opening and closing of stomata. Transpirations occurs through stomata. Stomata are also helpful in diffusion of gases during the process of photosynthesis and respiration performed by leaves of plant. So here is the two images. First one is transverse section of leaf and second one is stomata. Second question is, how are fungi beneficial and how are they harmful? And the answer is, benefits of fungi, yeast and mushroom are used in food. Certain fungi are used as the source of antibiotics. Penicillium fungus is used to obtain penicillium antibiotic. Fungi decompose dead matters. Fungi are harmful in following ways. Fungi spoils edible items such as bread, roti and make them not edible. Some fungi causes disease in plants, animals and humans. Fungi spoils leather clothes and other articles in hot and humid weather. Now moving towards to chapter number 2, explain the digestion process occurring in stomach. And the answer is, when the food comes into the stomach, its inner lining secretes mucus, hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes. The mucus protects the lining of the stomachs. Hydrochloric acid kills many bacteria that enters along with the food and makes the medium acidic in the stomach. Churning of food occurs in stomach and food gets converted into semi-liquid form. In acidic medium, digestive enzyme becomes active and breaks down the proteins into simpler substance. Thus, in stomachs, particle digestion of proteins occur in and finally food passes into small intestine. Now moving towards to chapter number 3, write a short note on the stages of life history of silk moth. The answer is, there are 4 stages in the life history of silk moth. And the first one is egg. This is the first stage of life history of silk moth. Female silk moth lays eggs on the leaves of mulberry trees. Second one is larva. Incubated egg hatch out larva is called caterpillar or silk moth. It stops eating after eating leaves of mulberry up to 25 to 30 days and becomes a dormant. Third one is pupa. Now caterpillar enters in third stage of life history of called pupa. It first weaves a net to hold itself and the heat from side to side in the form of the figure of 8. Fourth one is silk moth. The further development of pupa into moth continues inside of cocoons. Finally, silk moth comes out by breaking cocoons. Towards to chapter number 4, why mercury is used in the thermometer, and the answer is, mercury remains liquid for a wide range of thermometer. It has a fairly uniform rate of expansion for a wide range of temperature. It does not stick on the walls of thermometer which are made of glass. It can be seen easily in the thin glass tube of a thermometer as it has silvery grey color. Mercury can be easily collected when thermometer breaks. Now moving towards to chapter number 5. State the properties of acids. Give the 3 examples. And the answer is, properties of acids, they are sour to taste. They turn moist blue litmus paper red. They react chemically with base to form salt and water. And the examples are hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. Second one is, state the properties of bases. Give the 3 examples. And the answer are, properties of bases, they are bitter in taste. They turn red litmus paper blue. They react chemically with acid and produce salt and water. And the examples are sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. Now moving towards to chapter number 6, explain how chemical changes are important in our lives. The answers are chemical changes are important in our lives in the following ways. By chemical changes, metal is extracted from its ore. By chemical change, useful new materials such as plastic, artificial fibers, polythene, artificial rubber, detergents can be produced. A medicine in the and product of a chain and chemical reactions. New materials can be discovered by studying chemical changes. Now, chapter number 7, explain in brief about climate of different region of India, and the answer is climate of different region of India is different. For example, Jammu and Kashmir has a moderately hot and humid climate for a part of the year. In South, Kerala has very hot and humid climate. In western region, Rajasthan shows high temperature during most part of the year, and winter lasts only for a few months, during which the temperature is quite low. This region receives very little rainfall. This is the typical desert climate, for example, hot and dry. The climate of northeastern India is humid because this region receives rain for a major part of the year. So here we are completing our revision of Essay 1, and you have to write all the revision in fair notebook. All the best for your exams. Thank you.